Spanish 2, sentences 61 through 64. 61. Ask your friend, what were you like as a child? De niño, ¿cómo eras tú? De niño, ¿cómo eras tú? 62. As a child, I was very fat. De niño, yo era muy gordo. De niño, yo era muy gordo. Ask your friend, at what time did you arrive today? ¿A qué hora llegaste tú hoy? ¿A qué hora llegaste tú hoy? 64. I arrived at 7 o'clock today. Yo llegué a las 7 hoy. Yo llegué a las 7 hoy. All right. 61. De niño, ¿cómo eras tú? Now, you could say de niño or de chico, or if you're talking to a girl, you'd say de niña or de chica. Now, Mr. Holt, how did ser turn into era? Remember that chant. Ser turns into era, and era comes from ser. Ser turns into era, era comes from ser. And you knew it was going to be imperfect because remember, past tense is imperfect. If you're describing anything, it's imperfect. If it's ongoing or repeated, it's imperfect. Past tense is imperfect. If you have to guess whether it's preterite or imperfect, always guess imperfect. You only say preterite when you can logically insert the phrase one time and one time only. Like he broke his ankle one time and one time only. Or I slipped and fell down the stairs one time. Okay? Now, 62. De niño, yo era muy gordo. Remember, if you have a friend named Gordon, don't call him Gordo, because Gordo means fat. Think of a gourd. We'd say a gourd has a neck and a gourd has a body. A gourd looks like a really fat person, so gordo's fat, and fat is gordo. Gordo's fat, and fat is gordo. Now remember, a que hora is at what hour or at what time. So at what time did you arrive today? Notice it's a question, so it's arrived you. On all questions, remember the word order. Eat you tacos, drank you cola, kissed you on first date. Anytime you're asking a question, the verb comes first. Okay? Now, how are we going to remember that llegar is to arrive? Well, visualize Garfield shows up to a party with a lot of lasagna and everybody cheers and says, yay, Garfield just arrived. So llegar is to arrive. Now, llegar is an irregular verb. Everybody say cargar zar. Go. Cargar zar. Remember, cargar zar verbs are irregular. Verbs like buscar, llegar, almorzar. And it's just irregular in the O form. Car turns into K. Gar turns into gay, and zar turns into say. Okay, so yo llegué. Remember, Garfield had a gay old time with the Flintstones. They had a gay old time. So yo llegué. Now, cargar zar verbs end in E, A-S-T-E-O, A-M-O-S, A-R-O-N, and the accents are on the yo form and the he form. But notice, you chop off the G-A-R and you add G-U-E. That's Spanish 2, sentences 61 through 64.